Hi everyone, Laura Murray from Johns Hopkins University. As a lot of you know, we've been trying to put out some videos about some surface level recommendations that we can all take for managing the social isolation and the COVID-19 pandemic we find ourselves in. We've been talking about getting good sleep, having a schedule, limiting media, connecting with others, things like that. And what we wanted to do was start bringing you some videos where we could break those down into more specific recommendations for each. Not any of those are real easy. So today I thought I'd just talk a little bit about schedules and why those are important. And what I put up here is just some different examples. I get a lot of questions about what do you mean by schedule? How detailed do I have to be? What if I don't like schedules? All of that is totally fine. Here is a little bit of a more specific schedule. So 6:30 wake up, 7 o'clock exercise, 8 o'clock shower. Again, this is just an example. 9 o'clock, sort of if you're homeschooling your kids or if you have to work, 11:30 lunch, 12 to 1 recess if you're homeschooling those kids, reading and relaxing, things like that. And so you see it just a lot of detailed here. Now, if this sort of does not sit well with you, this might be something you do where you sort of have a set wake time and a set bedtime, and then in between you sort of list out your priorities, and that's a really nice day to add structure to your day too. So someone might want to exercise for 1 hour. They might want to make sure they read for 30 minutes. They might binge on Netflix for 1 hour. Calling friends, cook for an hour, work or emails. And there can be a number of different priorities here. Maybe you're trying to learn a new language and you want to do that for 1 hour a day. So lots of different ways to do schedules. Why are schedules important? So many people ask us this. And I think there's a couple of things. One, as we know, it's the same way for us as it is for kids. It gives us really a sense of safety and security, and that can be really helpful in times like we are experiencing now. It also leads to accomplishments, and that again is something really important for all of us to feel that we did something with our day, that we accomplished something. And if you schedule it out, it's much more likely to get done. Schedules also allow for fewer unknowns. We're dealing with so much change and just unknown in the future, and so this gives us, just as human beings, a little bit more sort of something we can hang on to. One of the things you really see is that it gives you more consistent sleep cycles because you're waking up at the same time and going to bed around the same time. Again, don't be too stringent. If it doesn't work one day, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. But that's really important to help with your sleep cycles and getting better sleep, which we've also talked about. It also helps keep you busy. It also helps maintain healthy eating habits. I don't know about you guys, but how many of us without a schedule are eating a lot? I find myself without a schedule just snacking constantly and eating at all times of the day. And so this can also really help with that, which is really important for immunity and just staying healthy and everything else we've talked about. And then finally, we have also given a general recommendation to do things that you enjoy. Well, sometimes those are really hard to get to and you just don't feel like doing them all the time. And those are the exact times we really need to be doing them. So with something like a schedule or certain goals, this is actually part of your day. And just as human beings, you'd be surprised how much if we schedule something in, we're much more likely to do it. So hopefully some of those tips will help you guys create a schedule. Again, little by little, focus on those little things. It really helps our mental health and just well-being. Take care.